and dropped it in the last seconds. He got me on a 4th down QB sneak and ended up winning the game. Didn't have any time left over to get the ball down the field. I burnt all my timeouts to preserve the clock. Once again, getting the ball. Hopefully I'll be up against my opponent going into the second half, but I guess it really doesn't matter if you're going to go ahead and choke away a game like that. And this is not a good way to start. Not a good way to start at all. This is garbage right here. Oh, no. Man, oh man, I had the blitz on him, and I didn't pass commit, and because he did play action, he was able to go ahead and pull my guys off. I'm just playing sloppy, unintelligent football right now. I'm just plain stupid. It's frustrating in this situation right now. I'm not playing good at all. So I could have sacked this guy, put him up and forced him maybe to 3 points based on a lucky break that he got with the kickoff return. So in the hole and kicking the ball off to him, I'm going to have to get some plays on defense. I'm going to go into strong. Quick toss. I'm going to flip the play. Of course, because he's got stars on the other side. Only pick up a yard on that. And he wanted to cover 2 sink. All right, so let's go into gun doubles. I'm going to hit him with Z spot. Go back to old True. He actually had his defender there playing against the Z spot. All right, so let's go into shovel option. Hopefully, I'll be able to go ahead and get a first down against this guy. But starting off, all right, got his line scrunched. There you go. Mason made a nice move right there to go ahead and get some more yardage and get me the first down. I really appreciate that. So he started off with cover 2 sink, then into cover 2 press. So this guy's really mixing up his defenses really well. I've seen a couple zones. Let's go ahead and hit him with a draw. He's got off coverage, so the draw is most likely going to happen. And it ran right into his user. So he went back into cover 2. Let's go back in the shovel press, or the shovel option. He's got this guy scrunched. And because he tried to take that angle, I was able to go ahead and get a big play out of my running back. Not big enough, though. Just going to inside zone him. And he saw that coming. A tight end option. I'm going to go ahead and option up my fullback here, Devlin. And I think Richardson just fell in for a touchdown for me. All right, so try to get the ball all the way down into the end zone. He actually made me work for it to get that last yard, but tight end option worked out pretty well for me. All right, so score's tied. He's getting the ball back in the second half. He can clock me and score. He's got my back against the wall right now, but that's all right. I haven't seen his offense yet. He might be garbage on offense, but it doesn't look like it. The way he plays defense, it definitely does not look like he knows. He doesn't know what he's doing on offense. Got him on the blitz. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Wow, this guy has gotten a ton of breaks so far. Huge breaks right now in this game. I got him on the blitz, and he came out. All right, so I don't know if he wanted some kind of play action right there. He did. This guy is getting some huge breaks with the ball. He's getting some monster breaks right now. There you go. Got another sack against him. So he's probably going to go for it. 4th and 16. God damn it! You got to be kidding me! It's just bullshit. It's just like this guy's getting huge breaks. This is just bullshit. This guy is got. I've sacked him a few times. I'm just trying to stop this. This is just bullshit. That was a good read. I did not have my guy lined up correctly. All right, so this guy has gotten a lot of lucky breaks so far. Yeah, really, when you think about it, the huge plays that he's gotten so far. 4th and 17 situation, my defender wasn't there. I actually tackled him after the line of scrimmage. I sacked him in another situation, and he was able to go ahead and get away with a play. So very, very lucky breaks so far for this guy. Not taking anything away from this guy's skill set. He's definitely a fairly good player. But he's gotten a ton of huge breaks, with starting with the fumble, and then going further out from there. So and he misses the extra point. That might come back to haunt him. That might totally come back to haunt him, and I'm hoping the case. But that doesn't, it doesn't stop all the stuff that he got, all the huge breaks he got earlier. Now there's Mr. Fumblerooski. Going to cause me to go 0-2 in this series and just get knocked right out. Let's go back into strong, and we're going to flip our running back, our wide receivers if we can. Let's flip them. I'm going to do the wide receiver out. And I'll take that flat. You go into play action deep. Go ahead. I'm going to milk this clock down. I'm going to take it all the way down. I'm not giving this guy any additional time. Now, I milked it a little bit. I didn't want to get myself into a situation where I'm like in 3rd and goal, but I needed to go ahead and try to give this guy less time as much as possible. So still a minute left, three timeouts, and some of the crap he's been getting away with as far as his offense, brushing off the tackles, sacks, and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be very, very hard for me to try to keep this guy off the board. He's got to burn a timeout here. This guy's screwed. And that screenplay definitely did not work for him. I don't think he can get the ball off, and he probably can't call a timeout. There you go. Huge play for me. Maybe I can get the ball into the end zone. I got one shot in the end zone against him. Let's go ahead and hit him with gun weak. That was just a bad series. It just wasn't smart what he was doing. I don't know what he was doing, what he was thinking. Defender came out of nowhere. I'll take the points, though. I'll take the points. So up on my opponent by 4 points. If he gets another touchdown, then I'm doing pretty good if I can stop his 2-point conversion. But he's got a lot of lucky breaks so far, but he's not reacting to the pressure too well. Guy's got very good stick. He's bouncing around. It's been very, very, very difficult. I'm going to go ahead and stay with a base blitz. I'm going to go in man zone. And he just threw right into his coverage. He was looking for whoever he wanted. He hit this one guy. So 4 yards on that play. There you go. Woodson, come on. You got to catch that, buddy. You got to catch that. And A.J. Hawk is just not fast enough out there. So him with a screen, smart play call. Probably should have went into man coverage there. So he keeps going back to those flats. There you go. Woodson makes a huge play for me. I put a defender in the flat, and he just went back to it again. So got a huge play right there. That is huge, 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 huge. Defense actually came back up for me and made a huge play. So I will take it. All right, so up by 11. Need to get the ball back and just basically put this game into autopilot. So let's just go into dime strike. So he just keeps hitting me with verticals. Wow. Just garbage plays. This guy's not even making reads, and he's just getting away with crap. There you go. Nice play right there. I think he hurried up into mesh. So he's waiting for the play, and he's just not getting what he wants. Third down, got to hit him with some pressure here. And Skrine gets blown away on the top, over the top shot. Skrine is like a third string, fourth string quarterback right there. Fuck. And he drops a pass right there. So still stay up by a score of a touchdown. Now it's time for the milk the clock, but this guy is just running all over the place. It's aggravating if I was to lose to a guy like this because he really has no scheme whatsoever. He's got no progressions. He's just running around with his head chopped off, and he's getting away with some lucky plays based on some of the coverage I do. I'm afraid the kid's going to actually fumble the ball in this series. All right, so let's go into single back. We're going to go into doubles. I'm going to hit him with 0-1 trap. I'm going to flip the play. He's got a nice set. This is definitely the kind of defense that I want. So I'm in a pilot seat right now. Just need to get first downs. I'm going to go Bucks Sale. And his guy came down the flat, took away my flat read, and I just couldn't get rid of the ball quick enough. So, all right, I don't know why I'm doing this. This is tight end cross. This is a second down type play. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go into post. There you go. You better catch that ball. All right, so he runs a lot of zones, so I got to start thinking draw plays against this guy and just start milking the clock against him. There you go. That's what I was looking for right there. Gonna hit with a halfback dive right here. So now he burns a timeout right here, which I think is a little bit premature. And he burns another timeout right here. And I couldn't get rid of the ball off to the running back, but I just didn't like the angle at the defender. So he wanted to cover 2-man. All right, so again should be my read. Or my running back. So now that was I don't know if that was the smart play right there to do that. So he's down by 5. And 23 came off the block right there. So 3rd and 10 situation. I'm going to hit with Z spot. I think I got to go conservative here and actually go ahead and put the points on the board. He doesn't have any timeouts. He's got to play the sidelines. All right, so up by 8. Could have finished the game just by getting a first down, but just came up short. And we could chew off plenty of clock on a kickoff return like that. All right, so we're going to stay in quarters. And why he chose that play selection, I don't know. And he's not going to be able to get this off. All right, so able to go ahead and pull off a victory against this guy. This guy didn't have a scheme at all. I basically giving up a fumble right off from the very beginning is tough to do that. Jumped into the halfback week, was able to go ahead and get a couple first downs with that particular play set, and then do some of the other different sets out of the halfback week. So this is another close game. This guy didn't have a scheme, but he was able to go ahead and keep it interesting. I didn't make any mistakes, I don't think, on offense. I actually played a little bit crisper than the last game, but just this guy was just getting away with a lot of lucky plays. The couple times I hit him in the backfield and all that stuff, he had a hard time with the pressure. But I didn't want to give up a big play in that last series, so that's why I went major conservative against this guy. So able to get a good win. I'll take it. Slump for me to get wins, so I'll go ahead and take it, and hopefully I can go ahead and extend this series and win 6 more in a row, because I can't lose another game. I lost that first one in a heartbreaker. So to all my subscribers, I really appreciate your support, and until next time.